Okay, so look down at your wrist. You probably have something there, right? Tracking your heart rate, maybe your
Yeah,
steps.
maybe stress levels too.
Exactly. Now, what if? What if that same device could place your next bet? Seriously, no phone needed, no laptop, just like a tap on your wrist.
And boom.
Hmm. Bet placed. Welcome to what our sources are calling, well, the next big thing, maybe the next frontier, in gambling. Smartwatches and wearables.
That's absolutely right. And for this deep dive, that's our mission, really, to explore how this wearable tech is, moving way beyond just counting steps or checking your pulse.
Right.
We're going to unpack how these betting companies are, well, they're already testing integrations.
Yeah.
Things that make placing a wager
Mm-hmm.
just incredibly seamless.
Yeah.
Always there, right on your wrist.
Okay, seamless. Let's dig into that because honestly, it sounds a bit like sci-fi, but you're saying, and the sources confirm, this isn't future stuff. It's happening now.
It's starting, yeah. We're talking
Okay.
smartwatches, sure, but also fitness bands, maybe even AR glasses down the line.
Okay, so how does it actually change the betting experience? I mean, is it that different from just grabbing your phone?
Well, that's the thing, that effortless, almost instant access.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. It takes something that used to require a bit of thought, you know, logging in, looking at odds, maybe pausing.
Yeah, a deliberate action.
Exactly. And it turns it into something almost like a reflex. Like imagine you're watching a game, you're already into it, and a quick glance, a tap on your wrist just bypasses all that friction. Finding the phone, opening the app,
All gone.
all gone. The sources are highlighting ways to get live odds, place bets, even cash out, all without touching your phone. A swipe, a tap, maybe even just talking to your watch.
That sounds, wow, terrifyingly efficient, maybe? Like, there's no cooling off period, no time for second thoughts.
Pretty much. And here's
What?
where it gets, well, really interesting based on the sources.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these smartwatch apps, they're using haptic feedback.
Those little buzzes on your wrist.
Uh-huh. Those vibrations, but specifically to notify you about betting opportunities during a live game. So that buzz, it's not just, hey, notification, it's a little nudge,
A behavioral cue.
a behavioral cue. Yeah,
Huh.
a little psychological poke saying, hey, maybe bet now. It's subtle, super subtle,
Hmm.
but potentially really effective.
Okay, yeah. And then if you connect that to the bigger picture, what happens if, say, your watch's health data gets mixed in?
Now you're getting into potentially trickier territory.
Yeah.
Imagine your watch knows when your heart rate spikes during a tense moment in the game. It knows when you're stressed, maybe when you're excited.
Right.
Combine that biometric data with your betting history. Platforms could theoretically predict when you're most vulnerable, maybe when you're likely to chase a loss or make a riskier bet you wouldn't normally make.
And you're saying this isn't just theory, it's technically possible now.
The tech is there.
Mm.
Whether it's being actively deployed like that yet is harder to pin down,
Mm.
but the capability exists.
That really throws a wrench in the works.
Yeah.
So, ethically speaking, what are the big red flags the sources point out here? Linking our heart rate, our stress levels to betting. Is this like a whole new level of, I don't know, behavioral design we need to watch out for?
Absolutely. The sources raise serious flags. Data privacy, obviously.
Yeah.
Who owns that data? Who gets to see it?
Hmm.
Are there regulatory gaps? Probably. And fundamentally, who's really in control if your own body signals are being used potentially to prompt you to gamble? It
Wow.
blurs the line between, helpful convenience and, well, maybe something closer to coercion.
A huge ethical question, but is there another side to this coin? Is this tech only about getting people to bet more? Or do the sources mention any potential for, like, using it for good, maybe helping people?
That's the crucial counterpoint, actually, because yes, theoretically, the same technology could be used for harm reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if your watch noticed your heart rate jumping wildly while you're placing rapid bets.
Oh.
It could maybe suggest taking a break. Or if it detects patterns associated with problem gambling, maybe it triggers a cooldown period automatically. The same data could protect players.
But is that the focus?
Well, let's be clear. According to our sources, the industry's main push right now, it's all about speed, simplicity, and stickiness. Making it easy, making it fast, keeping you engaged.
Right. So, wrapping this up, we've got this undeniable convenience factor with smartwatches. Betting right from your wrist. Super easy.
Super easy.
But then we had these really serious risks. Impulse betting. The ethical maze of using biometric data. It feels like the end goal is just to weave betting more tightly into our everyday lives, almost invisible.
That seems to be the trajectory. And one source had this really powerful metaphor they called smartwatches small, subtle, always with you, always on. Which makes them, and this is the quote, The perfect Trojan horse for next-gen gambling engagement.
Wow. A Trojan horse on your wrist.
Yeah. So maybe the final thought for you, the listener, is this. Next time your wrist buzzes during a game, just pause for a second. Ask yourself, is that just a goal notification? Or maybe it's the start of a brand new bet, something to think about.